everybody needs to hear it. Why is a woman the only person who does stuff?
Hey beautiful people, how you are doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. How you are doing? Hope you guys are doing great. So today's video is a video of a mother who has had it up to here and she was not here for it. So this mother, I think they were like traveling, she was traveling with her younger ones, or probably they have like a van life. I'm not really sure. But she was literally having the conversation with her children like, you know what, something peanut butter poured on the fridge, stayed in the fridge, and the thing stayed because she didn't go clean it up. It stayed there for a couple of days, and she opened the fridge, it's still there, and she went on to ask the question like, why is it just mothers that keeps doing this? Like, mothers are the ones that have to do everything in the household. And yeah, this anyway guys, let's check out this video, then we'll talk. Does it really get old? Does it really get old? When we still have young girls that are opening their eyes and putting themselves in this type of situation, does it really get old? Go down and share your thought about this video down in the comment section. This got people talking and people are reacting to this, how frustrated the mother was and how women generally are really frustrated with them just literally doing everything. So before we check out that video, I just want to give you guys a plug. Some of you guys have been asking where I got this hair from. I got this hair, and yeah, I like it. The hair is gorgeous, guys. Can you see the lodge? Yeah, it's gorgeous. I got this hair from a Nigeria vendor. She has an Instagram, which I'm going to leave on the screen. Either way. I'm going to leave it on the screen, and she sells amazing wigs. That's where I got this, and yeah, I'm loving this. Yeah, so you can go patronize her, tell her you're from Moa, and if you have a business you want to promote or something you want to, I can do that for you too. So this hair video is not promoted though. Let me say that before I leave. I bought this with my money. She didn't even know that I'm doing this right now. It's because you guys have been asking, where did you get the hair from? And I'm just like, let me just put it out there for you guys, okay? So let's go hear other people's thoughts, then we'll come back and talk.
Right? Then it spilled. I said, oh shit, the butter spilled. And you were like, oh, my apple butter, right? So did any of you come and clean the fridge? For 3 days, the apple butter was spilled in the fridge, and that, I don't care if all fucking America hears this. That's fine, because everybody needs to hear it. Why is a woman the only person who does stuff? That apple butter would have sat spilled in this fridge the whole fucking trip if I didn't take care of it. It gets old.
So what's going on there is the entire family saw an issue and assumed it was her responsibility to clean it up. They didn't jump into gear, and so they made it her problem. Now, this is like the 5th or 6th video from this specific family where she's very frustrated about something that is valid. She is righteous in her rage, and then her husband films it, and then they upload it, and they add hashtag humor, mom life, couples comedy. I don't want to make a specific critique on this couple, but on what they are doing. It's sitcom syndrome. Sitcoms take common experiences and then show them to us and sort of satirize them. They take common, relatable experiences, they exaggerate them, they strategically place emotional music and laugh tracks. We're supposed to watch sitcoms and feel like they are familiar. The problem, and where sitcom syndrome comes from, is taking real frustration. This dynamic she's talking about has real cost. And then it softens it. It paints someone's real exhaustion as if it is something to laugh at or brush off. Sitcom syndrome takes a situation like taking advantage of somebody, making them miserable, demanding through your inactivity that they do something. It takes their very righteous rage and then dismisses it. Sitcoms desensitize us. They make it seem like women are just hysterical shrews. They make it seem like it is lovable and cute and silly and just like a feature of marriage to have a husband and children who get on your nerves, to feel miserable. Sitcom syndrome teaches us that it is appropriate to laugh at someone's pain. And if we don't, if we name this for how toxic it is, the laugh track, constantly being conditioned to hear other people's voices laughing in the room with us. If we don't laugh, if we don't think it's funny to watch a woman spiral out because her family takes advantage of her, we're seen as humorless.
Needs to hear it. Why is a woman the only person who does stuff?
Often, father and daughter look down on mother, woman, together. They exchange meaningful glances when she misses a point. They agree that she is not as bright as they are, cannot reason as they do. This collusion does not save the daughter from the mother's fate. That video is such a glaring example of this poem, which is the first thing I thought of, because dad is pulling out his phone and filming mom, who is distraught, as if she's crazy, with his daughter in the corner holding back laughter because this is so absurd. It's just apple butter. It really does make me wonder if there's anything that we can do to save our daughters from this patriarchal experience that we have, and that we just have so much expected from us in all areas of our life. Like, what would have happened if dad, instead of filming mom like she was a lunatic, said, you know what, you're right, I could have cleaned that up, the girls could have cleaned that up, we're sorry, we'll do better.
When it spilled, I said, oh shit, the butter spilled. And you were like, oh my.
It's an important video. It has over 6,000 comments right now. And I get the frustration folks have, women have, with, being the default cleaners, providers, whatever. But I'm really curious about that language, because I'll just say, for me, and I live alone, if I heard someone say, oh shit, the butter spilled, I would assume that that person at that moment was cleaning up that mess, because they either spilled it or they discovered that it was spilled. And so she harangues her daughters, I guess, for not cleaning it up for 3 days or something. But why would you assume then you point it out? Oh, look, there's a mess, and then walk away and expect someone else to clean it up? I don't know. I feel like I'm missing something. Help me, y'all, because I feel like there's something.
That's fine, because everybody needs to hear it. Why is a woman the only...
You don't want to hear this, but you teach people how to treat you. And that is nowhere more true than with your kids. If your kids are exhibiting behaviors that you don't like, that is your fault. 1,000,000,000%. I don't know what else to tell you. Your kids left that apple butter in the fridge because you taught them to do that. You might not be able to think of exactly how you did that, but here are a couple ways that I'll bet you probably did. Every single time there was a mess, you cleaned it up. You cleaned it up and cleaned it up and cleaned it up, whether they made it or not. Didn't matter.
Yeah.
And occasionally you pop off like this. And while the kids don't really like it when you do this, more or less they can slough it off. It'll give them their own little set of tics and traumas down the road that you do this. But then, at the end of the day, their mess got cleaned up. Yeah. And it is easier to deal with your random outbursts than it is to take the initiative and clean their messes up. So what my mom did growing up was, whenever there was a mess that needed to be cleaned up, I remember this from a very early age, is she would say, hey, Aaron, come give me a hand here. I want to show you how to do this. And she would make it fun. And I began to see things to clean up, things to do, as an opportunity, as something fun to do. And whenever there was anything like that, that's what she would do. And by the time I was 10 or 11 years old, my sister and I were running the household. We did all the cooking and cleaning. By the time I was 14, we balanced the checkbook, did all the grocery shopping. Because all of those things were modeled to us as something that we could participate in the life of the household in. My mom didn't just go do it. And so You find yourself in a situation today because you taught your kids to do that by your behavior. So if you want to scream at somebody, try screaming in the mirror.
Why is a woman the only person who does stuff?
Okay, so this mom is basically ranting about her children, or I assume that left some apple butter spilt in the fridge and didn't clean up. I completely agree. I have 6 kids, and I understand completely. They rarely clean up after themselves before being asked, and even then, sometimes it takes a few times. But what I don't agree with is the statement that women have to do everything. I completely disagree with that statement. Obviously, this is all individual experience-based, but in our house, it's not like that. If the sink's full, I do the dishes. If the trash is full, I take the trash out. I vacuum, I dust. Obviously, not all the time. My wife does the work as well. But I also fix everything in the house. If we need something new built for the house, I build it. I work full-time. I attend all my kids' events. I go to school. So there's no excuse on either end for not pitching in or helping, but there's also no reason or excuse to say that all men or all partners don't help out by saying that women are the only ones that do anything. It's a little ridiculous. I think that's obviously, like, it sounds rough. It sounds like it's obviously some experience that you've had, but it's definitely not for everybody. And it just sucks as a dad to always hear things like this, not only for myself, but all 6 of my kids are girls. And so for them to have an expectation set that when they do find a man, or if they do decide to have a family or a partner, that person isn't going to do anything, that's a horrible expectation. Instead, you should be telling them, these are traits you should look for, these are traits you should watch out for, not just expect that this is what it's going to be like no matter what. No, there's definitely things that you can also do, that we as adults and individuals can do. Like, I don't know, maybe move in with the person and test them a little bit, leave some clothes on the ground, leave a mess in his area and see if he cleans up. And then decide, like, oh, do I want to take care of a giant toddler my whole life? No, I don't. So there you go. But yeah, I just don't agree.
When it spilled, I said, "Oh shit, the butter spilled," and you were like, "Oh my."
No, because she's fucking right. She's right. That apple butter would have sat there until those girls were out of college. Maybe when their kids came in the camper, when their kids' came in the fucking camper, that shit would have been there forever. I've never in my life related more to a fucking video. It's okay. No one in my house knows that we have a fucking dishwasher. It's fucking weird. They just let shit pile up in the sink. Like, same with the washing machine. And they think that clothes just magically fucking appear. Clean and dry and folded. Well, maybe not folded. I'm doing too much. I'm doing the most with the folded part. But, yeah. That apple butter would probably outlive us. Stay strong, queen. We're in this together.
If I didn't take care of it, it gets old.
Whew, that's a whole word. I felt like I was in that video with her. As a matter of fact, I wish I was in that video with her. I wish I was in that very room with her with my arms crossed like, what she said. Because I go through the same thing. Mamas, how many times you go in the refrigerator and something's finished, but the Tupperware's still in there? Or the milk is done, but the milk jug is still in there. The chips are done, but the chip bag's still in the pantry. How many mamas go through that on a daily basis? Because I go through that. And no matter how many times I've told children, and I don't have bad kids. I don't. I truly am grateful for the children that I have. And I am truly grateful for the experience and the opportunity to mold a person into being a good adult, because that's what we're here for as parents. But this is one of those things that people be like, mama's is crazy. She be yelling all the time. And this is why.
because y'all don't clean up your messes. I don't want to clean up my own messes, but I'm a responsible adult, and that's what I will do. So, you're not alone, Mama. Take it easy on the kids. They just being kids, but also, I don't give a fuck if America hears it either. So that's why I'm going to sit on my bed and watch Fear the Walking Dead for an hour before I go make dinner. Because my sanity is important too.
So please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about the conversation down in the comment section. So go ahead and share your thoughts. But please keep it respectful. You don't have to disrespect anybody for you to air your opinion. You're on this channel. We're allowed to disagree. Okay? So, I get where the woman is coming from. And I agree with what the woman is saying. In every household, even though the couple of men coming like, oh no, don't say that only women that, no. We do the bulk of the cleaning. You think you're cleaning, but you're not. Like, I've gotten to this frustration even with my husband that I'm happy things has changed eventually, but initially it was a tug of war because I was expected to do all the cleaning. And even when he does it then, it end up being like, I have to go and redo it. But I know his intention was to help, but he didn't do it properly. I will have to go do it. And this makes a lot of men to think that, oh, we also do the cleaning too. But why would something spill and then you're waiting for her to clean it? Who spilled it first? If you spill something, clean it up immediately after yourself. And then the man that was talking about how the woman kind of encouraged her children to go on that lane, I would say I kind of agree with him, but it's not just her own responsibility. She was not just the only one. She didn't climb by herself and get herself pregnant. It's both parties. The husband keeps doing, like the husband is not doing anything about it, even though she ends up doing the cleaning after they mess things up. Like, I don't really know where we as women were going to draw the line and say, you know what, this is it. And the first woman that stitched that, I was talking about how people are using people's real frustration and more like content and sitcom, like call it the sitcom trauma, or what's it called? I can't remember. I can see a lot of people do this on TikTok, where they come on TikTok and they use, and I get they're trying to make relatable content for people to get, but I don't think this was a content, okay? Even though I didn't go through their page, but I don't think it was a content. It actually looks really real to me. Or maybe I'm just oblivious to it. But yeah, women just need to be cut some slack, and I'm happy that now we women, we're standing up and we're trying to change the narrative, and just trying to change the narrative, you know, and trying to stand up for ourselves and, you know, like, no, it can't be us doing all this, no. Anyway, guys, please go down in the comment section and share your thoughts. Love to know what you think about this conversation down in the comment section. So go ahead and share your thoughts, okay? Please, please, please don't forget to share this video with somebody that you want to be part of the conversation, because why not? We have banging conversation here. So go ahead and share this video, okay? Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Smash the like button, because this helps YouTube to push up my content, and that will be you supporting your girl. With that all said, guys, thank you guys so much for always watching my videos and supporting me. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.